Yes, I forgot. So go to ChatGPT, sign up, and sign up for a free account. If you want, if you want to pay for the paid version, you can pay for the paid version, but there's nothing much difference. The free version is fine. I did use the paid version for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and I'm now back onto the free version. So you can either also get the app. Make sure you got this app that says ChatGPT, because there's a lot of there's a lot of apps that will ask you to pay for it. Don't get the paid version. Just get the free version. So how to use ChatGPT? Just go to ChatGPT and sign up. You log on your computer, and you go to chat.openai.com and sign up. You can log in or sign up. And when you log on to ChatGPT, this is what you see. It looks similar to this. They have changed the interface recently, but this is what you see. On the left-hand side is your chat history. It remembers all your chats. In the middle, it will tell you the capabilities of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT stops up until September 2022. Sorry, 2021. That's how current the content is. If you want current content, it's not up to date. And this is where you chat. This is your chat box where you chat. And this is your settings. So I'm using the dark theme because of my eyes. It's more easy on my eyes. You can go and change the theme under settings. So these are the capabilities of ChatGPT, which I explained earlier. And under settings, you can go and you can set the settings of ChatGPT. I chose the dark theme. You can also share your chats. So the uses of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the content creator. Write emails, books, reports, sales proposals, corporate letters, and strategies using ChatGPT. Compare content. You can give 2 pieces of content and compare it. It can create social media posts for you. So if ever you've had a blank screen, or you've had writer's block or stage fright, ChatGPT gives you something to work with, right? Video creation, as I said to you earlier, I created videos with it. I used it to create. Videos for me, AI videos for me, and slide creations for my presentations. It also, you can ask it as for marketing advice. There's so much you can do with ChatGPT. It's also an event coordinator, a course creator. You can create full-on courses using ChatGPT. Some facts about ChatGPT: it's a super smart talker. It remembers how to talk to you, and it's very, very intelligent. It's a giant brain. It has a lot of information, just that the information is not current. It's a chatty buddy. It can chat to you in a natural tone. It keeps up with chats. It remembers what you said, but it remembers what you said in chats. In that chat, it can't exchange information in between chats or threads. It's a fun writing partner, so you can push it to the limits. You can have fun with it. You can joke with it. It actually understands jokes, and it knows many languages. It's like a language expert. You can convert from Afrikaans to English to Afrikaans to Zulu, and fluent. It'll convert from English into fluent Zulu. So give it a try. So some tips for ChatGPT: take time to familiarize yourself with the basic functionality. It's very simple to use. It's like how you use Google. A baby can use Google. That's how easy it is. Use the correct prompts. So ChatGPT uses prompts. What you put into ChatGPT, they call prompts. So we've all heard the saying, garbage in, garbage out. So use the right prompts, and it's going to give you better quality content. So train it first, and then tell it what to do. Ask it to expand, elaborate, and revise. Ask it to use South African English, because most of the English it uses is American or British. ChatGPT is a text-based program, so it can't create images for you, but you can connect it. You can connect it to plugins. Like if you got the pro version of ChatGPT, you can connect it to Canva. But in my personal experience, the image output is not so grand. So ChatGPT is not a real person or a human being. It's not capable of having feelings or emotions. It's not a source of real-time or up-to-date information. It's not a decision maker and cannot make ethical judgments. ChatGPT is not creative in the same way humans are. Its patterns are based on patterns of data. It's not a mind reader and cannot understand thought or intentions. ChatGPT is not an expert in specialized or complex subjects. It's not capable of taking physical actions or performing tasks in the real world. ChatGPT is not always accurate and may give you incorrect information. So just be careful. You got to push it, and you got to use your common sense, and you got to use your discretion when using ChatGPT. And it's not a substitute for human interaction or professional advice. So I'm going to give you a cheat sheet now for ChatGPT. this is the cheat sheet. Not many people know about this, but you got to tell ChatGPT what to do. So first you begin by training ChatGPT and providing it with the prerequisite data. Then when requesting content generation, exercise a degree of restraint, as ChatGPT can be quite enthusiastic. It's akin to holding a leash on its creative impulses. This ensures that the output aligns with your desired specifications and objectives. So what this means is, when you start using ChatGPT, you will see that ChatGPT is trigger happy. As soon as you type something in ChatGPT and hit enter, it's going to start generating content. So what you got to tell it, you got to put a leash upon it. It's like it's like that, it's like that dog. It's like, when you go to you got a small tiny puppy and you take the dog to the mall. That dog, you got to put the dog on a leash. So that's how ChatGPT is. It's trigger happy, it's excited, it's enthusiastic. So you got to first tell it, ChatGPT, I am training you. Wait, hold on before generating any content. So I'm going to give you a sample prompt. So take the persona of an expert. You can ask it what you want. So take the persona of an expert. Tell it that you let's give you an example. Take the role of a marketing expert, and I want you to create 2 paragraphs of a blog post for me. I want you to create a blog post with 2 paragraphs, and the objective is I want it to be educational. I don't want it to be salesy. And then you can give it more information. So you can tell it the writing style. I want it to be friendly. I want it to be professional. You can also tell it to write in South African language, but I noticed that when I ask it to write in South African language, it writes in a South African colloquial language. So I've got to be specific with ChatGPT. I've got to say to it, please write a blog for me in South African business English. So then it's going to give me a more professional but a South African tone. Like if I say just talk in South African language, it's going to start using words like lekker and slang words, South African slang words. So you also got to tell it the brand voice and who the audience is, who's your client is. So here's an example. Take on the persona of a sales expert and help me draft 20 ideas in a list for email subject lines for my online businesses that will make readers want to open my email. The output should include relevant industry language and statistics. The writing style is authoritative but friendly, targeted towards marketing professionals. This is the example of a prompt you can put into ChatGPT. So that's where it comes. You got to train ChatGPT. So ChatGPT has a sister called DALL-E 2, but you can also use Canva to create images for you. So a lot of people are scared of ChatGPT and that it's going to take over, but it's not going to take over, because look at this meme. Everyone says AI art will make designers obsolete, and look at this image that it created, AI accepting the job. So we're still far away from AI taking over our jobs. So DALL-E 2 is an image creation tool that is made by OpenAI, and it can create beautiful AI generated images for us. Like these are some of the images generated with AI. So another tool that I use is called AI video production, and I use a tool called Clipchamp. And Clipchamp allows me to create realistic sounding voices and using AI. So it's similar to Canva, but I'm using AI, and I can create voices, male, female, different tones, different accents from different countries. So these are examples of these are some of the uses of AI to make my life easy when it comes to marketing. So one good thing about the AI Clipchamp is that it can convert from text to speech. So a lot of us are scared or camera shy. Like with me, I'm camera shy. So what I can do is I can write a blurb, and it get my Clipchamp to talk for me instead of me using my voice. But there's also other tools like Descript that allows you to record your voice, and when you type something, your AI voice will speak it out. That is Descript. So that's the end of my slide for AI. So I want to talk to you guys about automation. So all you guys who attended this workshop, this online training, you guys came in through a sequence. So what I did was I created an email sequence. I use two platforms, two email marketing tools. I use MailChimp to collect my email addresses, and I use MailerLite. MailerLite is very similar to MailChimp, but much more easier to use than MailChimp to create the automation. So what is automation? Automation basically means instead of me manually sending out an email to people every single day, so many of you who signed up, you would have got my sequence. So this is the sequence that I created for this challenge. You would have got 7 emails maybe 2 days apart. As you can see that this challenge sent out 1,500 emails, and there's still more that it's going to send out. So if I show you the actual sequence, if I click on the sequence, these are the sequence. The first day you signed up, after 1 hour you got an email from me to thank you, and every day I sent you the Zoom link. So as you can see, there's a lot of these emails. So the first email went out after 1 hour, then we waited 2 days and you got the second email, and then waited another 2 days and you got the third email, and then right to the end you got one that was 1 hour before the meeting could start as a reminder. This is what's called automation. So what happens in this? Yesterday I was talking to you about posting regularly, and what happens here is when people are opening your emails, you're building a rapport with them. They're seeing your brand, they're seeing your logo, and they start to trust you. You're building credibility and trust. So the tools that I use is MailChimp, and I use MailerLite for this. And as you can see, this sequence, if I'm going to go into campaigns, I'm going to show you this one collected. I got 220 people who signed up for the challenge. So they are in the funnel. They are in a sequence that they'll be getting. All you guys will be getting my emails. So what I'm teaching you here is you need to create an automation for your marketing. So that's my number, guys. Take my number down, WhatsApp me, and I will send you the slides and the recordings, and then we can. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue from yesterday where we finished yesterday. So yesterday we spoke about goals. So yeah. So yesterday I said I'm going to give you a secret of where I get my content for my social media. You won't believe it where I get my content from. I get my content on LinkedIn from all places. I get my content from LinkedIn. LinkedIn has got very unique content. Most of the time you'll see content on LinkedIn that you haven't seen on Facebook and Instagram. Like I'm sure many of you, the content that you see on Facebook and Instagram, some of us are tired of seeing the same thing over and over. But on LinkedIn has got unique content. So yesterday we went through the one-page strategic plan. So just to go quickly through it. Yesterday we did the marketing hook. The marketing hook is your unique selling proposition. What's unique about your company? We use the story brand template. Then we use that as a USP. So basically a USP is what's unique about your company. Why must I use you instead of your closest competitor? Then we use a target audience. The target audience is a segment of the market you serve. You need to know who's your target market. And we use something called a buyer persona. We create a buyer persona. A buyer persona or a customer avatar is a fictional representation of your unique of your customer, your unique customer. The average customer, the average business will have about 3 or 4 buyer personas. You might have a buyer or a seller. You might have somebody who's renting. So it depends on your what you're selling. Then once we create the customer avatar, we'll be able to target them and market to them. These are examples of how we can find our audience on the social networks, especially Facebook ads. Business description is where your about text and your mission and your vision. Your content themes is we assign a theme to every month. Like example, February will be the month of love. Hashtag, you need to have a hashtag. All of you need to have a group of a bucket of hashtags that you use regularly on your posts. So these are examples of hashtags. These are trending hashtags on Instagram. These are trending hashtags. We use them quite a bit every single day. So what is a hashtag? Think of a hashtag as a keyword or a topic that links and connects your content and media with a hash in front of it. There's 4 types of hashtags: ordinary hashtag, branded hashtag, or a personalized hashtag, a trending hashtag, which I just showed you, and a negative hashtag. Don't use negative hashtag. Negative hashtags, just Google and search for negative hashtags, which are banned hashtags. And one way to know if your hashtag is banned, if your hashtag has a profile, it means it's not banned. Like the keyword beauty blogger is banned, but beauty bloggers is not banned. So another way to know that if the hashtag is banned is if you're searching for the hashtag and the hashtag doesn't come, you know the hashtag is banned. Why should I use hashtag? It makes you visible. People interested in your topic can find you, and it's good for traffic. It's excellent for measurement. You can measure a campaign just by hashtags. You can boost engagement. You can follow popular hashtags. So with social media platforms, so we use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. That's because the reach is massive on these platforms. So WhatsApp for Business, my advice to you is all of you should go and get WhatsApp for Business. Just go to your app store, to your app store and your Play Store, and sign up for WhatsApp for Business. It has so much more functionality. I can create a catalog. I can add more contact information. I can create autoresponders. I can connect my WhatsApp to my Facebook and my Instagram and receive a direct message. So this is a ad we ran on social on Facebook, and they could book directly through WhatsApp. It's very powerful. So WhatsApp for Business is very powerful. So these are some of the tools you can use for WhatsApp for Business. You can create a business profile and create a catalog. You can set an away message. So if somebody's WhatsApping you and you're attending a Zoom with me, automatically your phone will send them a message saying, hey, we're not sure right now. Or it can also send you a greeting. It can also send you, you can also label your chats as well. It can send you a greeting message. So I am very lazy when it comes to Merry Christmas and Happy New Year message. So what I do is I set up a greeting message. So everybody who sends me Merry Christmas or Happy Diwali, automatically my phone will send them a reply to say thank you for the greeting, or Happy Diwali, or Merry Christmas, or whatever, automatically. So it's very useful, these messages. And also you can label your chats when it comes to your message, your chats. You can label your chat. You can say it's a new order, pending payment, paid, or you can actually create your own labels. Yeah, these are some of the catalogs and stuff you can create with WhatsApp for Business. Let's skip that. So I'm just going to quickly go over TikTok and Reels. All of you should go and sign up for TikTok. TikTok is a free platform. It's a vertical video tool. It's a short form video. My advice to you is that all of you need to go and get onto TikTok, because the reach on TikTok is massive right now. And it's one of the fastest growing platforms. And it's not only for kids. The fastest growing age is over 35. So post between 15 seconds and 60 seconds, up to 3 minutes, and up to 10 minutes on TikTok. I think Reels allows you 60 seconds or 90 minutes that you can post. So it's a good way to TikTok. The reason why we use TikTok and Reels: top of mind, out of sight. Don't miss the wave. Over 1 billion users globally. So some tips for using these platforms: use it to tell your story. Be authentic. You don't need to twerk and do funny dances to get attention on TikTok. Just use your face and just tell your story. Stand out of the pack. Be consistent. Post regularly. Keep your video short and sweet. Under 60 seconds is the best. Stop the scroll. Use natural, attractive lighting or stories, and spend time on the platform liking and engaging. Don't post and ghost, as I said yesterday. So record on your camera and then upload onto TikTok and Reels. Don't take that video from TikTok and post it onto Reels, because Facebook and Reels don't like to see the TikTok logo. And work with influencers. You got to engage with influencers, because influence can help you, because they've already got engaged audience. People who are eating out of their hands, use them, right? So I'm just going to skip all of this. Okay, types of content to post on Reels and on TikTok. Behind the scenes content. People love to see what's going on in the background. Frequently asked questions, top things to know, explainer videos, walkthroughs, and 360 virtual tours, tutorials and other educational content, handovers, testimonials, interviews. Use it intentionally. You use these platforms intentionally. So this is the interface of TikTok. My advice to you, if any of you guys are drivers and you drive, remember when you first started driving, you first had to learn the controls, where the brake pedals, where the accelerator, all of that is there. So spend time learning how to use the platform first. Once you learn how to use the platform, then automatically you'll be able to create content. So my advice to you is to learn how the platform works, learn how to record, how to create TikToks, so basically what a TikTok and a reel is, it's a combination of it's basically a few clips of videos that are joined together with transitions. So that's what makes a reel and a TikTok. I'm just going to quickly go through these. I'm not going to go through it. I'm just going to just learn how to record, because I've got a lot of content. And this is the Reels. So Reels is very similar to TikTok. Just learn how to use Reels and TikTok. Right now, my advice to you is to post as much Reels as possible, because you're getting a lot of reach. So moral of the story, if one thing you can get from me today is that you can post stories and post a lot of Reels. So the next bar is keywords. Keywords, basically a hashtag is basically a keyword with a hash in front of it. Frequency, how often you should be posting on social media. I'm going to discuss that with you just now. Skip that. Your goals. So there's three main goals when it comes to social media. The first goal is awareness, grow your brand. The second goal is engagement. So first you got to create awareness. You first need to grow your platform. Once you got people following your platform, then you can talk to people. Engagement just basically means to talk to them. And once they're talking to them and you're talking to them and they're engaging, you can ask them to buy your stuff. These are the three main goals. Key performance indicators basically means for each stage of the goal, each goal you'll be able to measure it. So the first goal you measure by page likes. The second goal you measure by how many people interacted with your post. And then the third goal is how many sales and signups and emails and downloads. Tracking tools, we just use the platforms to track. We use the insights from the platforms. And the competition, my second favorite topic is the competition. Social media allows you to spy on the competition, to see what they're doing on your competitors. It's because social media is transparent. And your voice, you need to make sure that you're using the right tone of voice on social media. If you're going to be professional, remain professional throughout your social media. If you're going to be playful, be playful throughout your social media. And then the content, you got to use a rule for your content. It's called the 80-20 rule. 80% of your content has to be feel good, non-salesy content, and where you're not selling. 80% of your content is where you're educating people. So use social media to tell your story. We all been hearing stories from the time we are babies. So why use social media? Brand awareness, build customer relationships, lead generation, SEO, content distribution, reputation management, market research, and reach to customers. The types of content you can post on social media is testimonials, humanizing your brand, behind the scenes content, news and relevant news, quotes, which are motivational quotes, specials, and product information. So I remember what I showed you about the goals. These are the three main goals. So make sure your content is educational, entertaining, exciting, and engaging. Use the 5E framework, and we use the 80-20 rule. So I just want to share this last thing before I end my share. Is a couple of months ago, they launched the tennis Russ, and I went into social media and I posted this, and look at what I said. For that died and landed in heaven feeling, and look at the amount of reactions I got, the amount of comments. So what social media is all about? Social media is all about influence and engaging people. So this is an example of an engaging post. So what I'm gonna do there is I'm just gonna stop you there, and you guys are welcome to ask any questions. I'm gonna unmute you. Any questions?
Sunil, I did ask questions previously about Instagram and the highlights.
Yeah.
It throws highlights there, each one individual, and just names it highlights. How do you combine them into, say, videos or reels, or that they're all the same under one heading?
So remember one thing: a highlight is only basically a highlight is a story that you highlight. So the only thing the only thing you can put onto your highlight is a story. So what you got to do is you got to first take that video and upload that video as a story. Once you upload that video as a story, then you can highlight it.
Yes, but they've thrown it. Each one that I did and choose to make it a highlight is separate. So now I want to group them because I want them under one heading. And must you create a new heading, delete the old one, and upload all the others into it?
No, it won't allow you. So you can create as many highlights as possible. So once you're in that highlight, when you are in that highlight, you'll be able to edit and add which stories you want in that highlight.
Oh, and then you delete the ones that was already created and that you now put into that heading.
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Thanks, Eileen. Melanie, you got your hands up?
Thanks, Sunil. Just a quick question. If I convert my WhatsApp to WhatsApp Business, does it delete all of my WhatsApps?
No,
WhatsApp?
No, it'll import everything into your new WhatsApp. It'll import it. So they've got a tool to import all your chats, all your contacts, everything into WhatsApp, into the new WhatsApp.
Okay, so I just click on Go to Business and it'll update it.
It'll import it automatically. It'll import for you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Melanie. Nikki and Kayla.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
So great. So quick question, right? Thanks for letting us know that we can connect chatgpt to DALL-E. Question is, if you design a logo on chat using the DALL-E, how do you download it to send it to your web designer?
It'll allow you to download. It'll allow you to download. So once you're in DALL-E, it'll allow you to download.
Yeah,
it'll allow you to download.
So okay, so that's the, I see the upload arrow, but the download arrow, I don't see that. So maybe I can talk to you about it afterwards.
Yeah. I'll just WhatsApp me and I'll help you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Andrew, you've got your hands up.
Just a warning. I changed over to WhatsApp Business and it deleted all my chat history. I couldn't get it back in any way.
Yeah, you got to be careful. So maybe just do a backup. Sometimes you just got to be careful. Depends what phone you got. What phone you got, Andrew?
Samsung.
You just got to be careful, guys. Thank you so much. I've got 3 more minutes before I teleport out of here. 3 minutes because I've got 40 minutes I've got the free version. So in 3 minutes, anybody wants to try 3 minutes?
With regards to hi, good evening, guys. Again, with regards to my question yesterday, Sunil, that I wanted to ask. You mentioned violation of the rules of like Facebook and stuff like that. How would we know when we're violating rules when it comes to posting of our content?
So my advice to you is just to read the guidelines. First, read the guidelines that you're not going out, you're not posting stuff that goes against the guidelines. But most of the time, they'll give you a warning. If they give you a warning, they just delete the content. Sometimes they might give you copyright warning or something, or maybe you use a swear word or something. They'll warn you. Just delete the post.
Can I ask you another question? You said you get content under LinkedIn. Where do you search for it, or what do you do?
Okay, good question. Thanks, Celine. So I follow a lot of influencers. I follow hundreds of them from all over the world. When I see somebody has like a following of maybe 1,000, of 20,000 people, 10,000 people, I follow them and they post content and I just download the content. So the tool I use is called Taplio, Taplio. I go and I copy that link from LinkedIn and I paste it into the Taplio and it downloads the video for me. And if you've been following me on social media, you've seen I've been posting very cool stuff on social media. I downloaded it from LinkedIn, upload it onto social media, and I upload it onto my statuses and on my stories, and I get a lot of engagement.
But can you use that? I mean, is it not somebody else's work?
No. If it's on social media, it's social media is open. Understand if somebody's copyright stuff, don't use it. If it's their IP, don't use it. But if it's on social media, it's go ahead and use it. It's on social media. Social media is an open network.
Please type out
Taplio,
that
you
link
said.
again, Chatleo. I mean,
Taplio,
how to download.
Taplio, taplio.com. Taplio.
Oh, Taplio.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport in 1 minute, guys.
So
I'm
is it
out.
an app that we have to get?
No, just go taplio.com. Guys, I'm out. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye.